It's time now for what's trending, and this dog is settling into his new forever home after getting attention for his shoplifting. He's about a year old and named Sisu. He repeatedly broke into a Dollar General in Duplin County, North Carolina, and stole this purple unicorn toy. So the store eventually called Animal Services, and the responding officer decided to buy the toy for him. So on his adoption form, the shelter says Sisu, quote, knows sit, lay, heel, and he loves unicorns from Dollar General. How cute. Now he's stolen someone's heart, and he and his toy have found a new family. Yeah. So really just a happy ending to this super cute story I remember hearing about last week. It's just adorable that he kept going back to the same store looking for the same little, his own, I guess, little pet toy. And now he finally gets to go back to his forever home. So this is really, really sweet. And what a cute dog, too. Oh, my gosh. He's so cute. That's what I was going to say first. Like, he's the cutest dog ever. But secondly, it's just so adorable. I mean, you never know what, animals have, an attachment to. So it's so interesting how he went back just for that same toy. I mean, he was not playing games. He really wanted it.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to understand the backstory here. So he got the toy. Did he lose it and had to get another one, or they kept taking it from him and saying, shoo, go away? I'm trying to understand that part of the story. But long story short, it's just so great to see that dog now has a home and its favorite toy right there with the fun, too. I mean, look at those eyes. You can't go wrong with those eyes.
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, speaking of dogs, they love sticks, too, right? Yeah, okay. So, rain, sleet, snow, and sub-freezing temperatures didn't keep an artist from creating a new exhibit at the Fort Worth Botanic Garden in Texas this winter. The sculpture puts a twist on Mother Nature. Every season brings new plants at the Fort Worth Botanic Garden, but a new exhibit prompts visitors to see plants in a new way. Artist Patrick Doherty gets his inspiration from nature, twisting twigs and saplings gathered from 40 sites across the country, or across Tarrant County. The medium is unconventional and sometimes eyebrow-raising. Doherty hopes his art encourages others to see the extraordinary and the ordinary all around us by nature of the materials used. The exhibit is temporary. Doherty said it should last for about 2 years. And what I was doing there was just putting a little twist on, how dogs love sticks and then, how you're able to actually make art out of it. But this takes a lot of not just talent, but I mean, patience. I mean, look at this. You would give me maybe 2-3 twigs and I'd be done. I don't think I could do that, but it's so cool to see, and I know this place is like historical to have, beautiful art from nature. So it's really awesome. Good for him.
That's awesome. It's very impressive. It just obviously took hundreds and hundreds of sticks and twigs to make those formations there. And it almost looks like something out of like a fantasy movie or something like that. But it's very, very cool, and I'm sure the locals there are really enjoying that piece of work.
And so well done, too. I mean, it's just so amazing to just see that and be like, holy cow, someone actually made that. I know I'm with Sierra. If I was to start building, you just get maybe, 3 twigs in, maybe, if even that. And then you're like, forget it. Leave that for those that actually know art better than I do. But anyway, that's just really cool to see that. And hopefully it lasts longer than the 2 years, too. We'll see what happens in that department. But we're going to stick to our stick theme here. You can stick a fork in it. I mean a stick, actually. In case you missed it, yesterday was National Something on a Stick Day. The possibilities of what to eat on a stick are endless when you factor in grilling skewers and toothpicks. Consider corn dogs, hot dogs, popsicles, and marshmallows. These days, you can get supplies at grocery stores and make them at home. Foods that come on a stick are fun and easy to eat. So what's your favorite? Mine, I don't know. It's kind of a tough call here because I love corn dogs. I also love roasting marshmallows over the campfire. What do you guys think?
Yeah, those are all great options. I think, cooking your own food on a stick is probably my favorite way of eating and also preparing food on a stick. I love kebabs. There's nothing better than a classic hot dog over fire, too. But yeah, I guess this does, like, eating Chinese food with chopsticks count too? Because that's up there on my list.
I would guess that would count too, because you're using sticks to eat the food, so chopsticks technically. So I mean, if you ask me, I'd say that would count.
But I mean,
Sierra,
it's
what's
not
your 2
like
cents?
on a stick, so I don't know if that would count. But I mean, for me, I would actually agree with you, Peter. I love kebabs. And speaking of, you know, with the weather warming up, that's a great thing to do. You get outside and grill yourself some kebabs. But that would be my favorite. I do love, you know, like teriyaki chicken too on a stick, like from a good like Chinese restaurant. Oh yeah.
That's got to be up there too.
And you can invent a whole lot of ways too. You can a stick. You can put anything on a stick. That's probably why it's put anything on a stick day, because you can put almost any kind of food on a stick too, even those you wouldn't even think of. And you're like, well, you just invented something new, and kind of a fun way to kind of just go endless with that holiday as well.